Okay, YouTube is live also, and Twitter sending right now. Okay, YouTube is live also, and Twitter sending right now. Okay, YouTube is live also, and Twitter.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning there. Alright guys, everything is live, so we can take a look at it.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Gopi. Good morning. Your puts are printing on Netflix. There's a couple of calls I got from few people. They are holding Netflix puts, man. One guy had loaded on the Netflix puts. Oh boy.
Oh, amazing, man, amazing.
Morning, Josh.
Good job, guys.
Good morning. Lot.
Good morning, guys.
Netflix.
Good morning, everybody. Josh, after Netflix failure yesterday, are we not expecting a red day today? Looks like
No. It has nothing to do with the connection with the Netflix, man. The market has a whole different ball game, guys, right now.
Netflix pre-market.
Netflix has no connection with the market makers. Market maker, right? I mean, in terms of today's play.
What just happened with Netflix pre-market?
Was that? One second. Friday option expires, guys. So market maker, they set up the game plan, right? They're not gonna think of today's what we're gonna cook today. They're gonna think of Friday is my last finale. How do I have to cook for finale, right? That's how they think, and we have to think like what they think. So we have to write today would be a Tesla day actually.
So, guys, anything you guys planning today to buy?
So today, guys, marijuana also because look like something going to cook, and they are already down.
Yeah, I'm in Tilray.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's
go
nice.
down?
No, they go. They are already down, right? Remember that everything is down in terms of all the things.
Yeah. So yesterday, right? Yesterday, I looked at the DMARC and I got into TLT calls. So I'm thinking, because of poor consumer, Netflix is showing poor consumer confidence, right?
Right.
So I'm thinking yield is stopped for now. So I'm in TLT.
Okay. So if you take a look at the yield of regular yield, also a high regular yield which is broke the 10 years. It's almost 3% now.
Yeah. So I took a 10-year yield TLT call yesterday. So you see, yield is now tanking from that peak. So
yeah.
I'm thinking a couple of days it will go down because market is going the other way, and then maybe next week I don't know, I might go back up again. But
okay, let me go to market is opening in a few minutes. 1 minute left. 1 minute market opens up, guys. 1 minute. Time is ticking.
Josh, that crypto bank, the SI,
flying high.
That made 13%, man.
Yeah, right now all the crypto, everything is looking great. Roblox is going down. Market opened up. Okay, sorry, I need to close the music. Okay.
Netflix. Oh
JB
my
Hunt bullish. JB Hunt is bullish. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Netflix, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put a Netflix somewhere here. Let me.
All right.
Josh, what happened with Netflix?
No,
I sold
Netflix
my
is already
Net-
game over, guys. So right now,
I sold my Netflix 500%.
nice man. Everybody, please take your profit and run, man. That's the things.
Sure, Kopi, good job, man.
Excellent job.
thank you.
Congratulations, man. That is the beautiful job. Look, Netflix is popping now. Great. Netflix is popping. So I'm not gonna continue on this one right now, but just Netflix wants to pop. Okay, good. And they're gonna dump it. Still, they're gonna dump, I think. But we're not gonna keep eyes on that. We're gonna keep eyes on our regular. So the ticks are open up 1,000 point, 1,100 point positive, guys, because market was up and market still wants to go up. So today it looks like right now market wants to go. QQQ looking good. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep eyes on it. This sorry, not here. Here. Let's see SPY going up. Tesla goes. Tesla will be a great play today because they're gonna pump it up today. Tesla. I'm thinking Tesla, they will pump it up all the way as much as they can, and you know. Okay, Roblox is going down, but over here, let's take a look at it. Okay, so Zim support. What happened, Zim, man? Zim broke through the ceiling, guys. $62. Zim broke through the ceiling. $62. The resistance hitting actually. So you know. Wow, Zim is up 75%. Okay.
I'm into some Apple calls today.
Nice.
Tesla deliveries numbers were bad, man. So then there were
No. What happens is, yep, absolutely agree with you. Tesla will be a good shot in a long run.
Yeah.
So market open up, gap up, and go. Okay, look at the Roblox is going waterfall. Microsoft waterfall. Okay, Apple waterfall. But remember, this is too early, guys. Okay, everything is too early. You know, market always takes the. Ankit must be holding his Roblox.
IBM printing, man.
IBM, yep.
6%
IBM is up today because Jim Cramer was also pumping. That was a good call too, man. Beautiful earning.
Yeah.
Great. Roblox is down. Neo is down.
Alright, I am closing my IBM calls.
Yeah, take the profit, guys. Wherever you see the profit, try to take the profit. Same thing on a Zim. Those are who are near date expiry calls. The calls or puts, whatever near one. Try to take the money and run. Near one.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Jet's also printing, guys.
Oh, nice.
JPX.
That is good one. Okay, let me see other one. See what else is going on. Neo wants to go down. Okay, Crowd wants to go down right now. Snow is going down. Okay, we'll see. I want to wait for the reversal because market is right now. Something is going to. Yeah, very smart playing man right now, and they're gonna reverse it.
Nvidia started falling already.
Nvidia started falling. Okay.
You got UPST and all of China down.
Yep.
I got into some Amazon calls.
Okay, market gonna reverse. We're gonna keep eyes on it.
PFE falling too.
Okay, so ticks are right now going 500. Still positive ticks are not bad. TNT is still holding a little bit right here. This right side corner is TNT, QQQ, and SPY is still holding. Not bad. SPY right now still right here. Okay.
QQQ is still printing.
Right now S&P 500 is right at the price of control line, but remember guys, tick is still positive, so just we got to be very careful. We gonna wait for the directions, which I'll keep eyes on those. ZIM is going down the hill. SPY, let's see SPY. I'm gonna keep eyes on SPY. Let's see 1 minute chart. Okay. Well, I still have the divergence going on downwards, but we are above the the trend line up. So I would not trust right now for the going super short immediately. We have to wait for it. We need a more stronger confirmation. Still watching. Okay. Roblox, man, waterfall. Roblox waterfall. Neo bouncing. Snap is going down the hill. Okay. Okay. Apple is still holding a little bit now. It's probably might rebound probably. Let's see. Okay. This is no support is right here. So if people watching anything, then crowd is right here. Crowd support is here. I draw the line right here. We're gonna keep eyes on it. Neo has a way down support, so still Neo doing.
I bought some natural gas ETF.
Boil.
UNG.
Huh?
No, UNG.
UNG,
Yeah,
okay.
UNG. Because yesterday there was a crash and today also it's down a little bit. So
Nice. Okay.
I just took a small position.
So let's take a look at what exactly happening. Okay, rebounding, little bit rebounding from the SPY. Okay, great. The ticks are still 700 positive. 700 positive ticks are so still good. Market is trying to find the support. And the QQQ is kind of little loose here. Is broke to the 200 day. So and the VIX is trying. Still, I would not go in a direction yet because SPY is still holding the price of control line, and the QQQ is also at 200. So we got to be very careful from here, and direction will be coming out soon. Yep, time to rebound. Let's see. Ticks are still positive. VIX is going down, so market wants to rebound probably. Let's keep eyes on it. Netflix 239 guys. Netflix is $239. Netflix 239. Roblox is like heading to the south. Doesn't want to stop. Twitter is still holding.
Yeah, look at Roku. It's exploding up.
Okay. Roku, yep, along with the Twitter, I mean, along with the Netflix and everything, it's like a roller coaster ride, look like. Okay. Right. Sorry. Okay, still wants to. Snow guys, those who have a holding Snow, they are printing right now. The Snow puts probably right here. Still I'm waiting for the, if somebody wants to take profit. No, oh, QQQ going down guys. QQQ is falling, ticks are going down. So QQQ has a pressure. And let me open the sector actually. Let me see the sector. Sector spider and see what are the sectors are moving a little bit. Keep eyes on that. Okay, right here.
I bought a small Netflix call.
Okay. Okay, so energy is going great right now. I mean, energy is little down. The rest of the stocks up. You know, remember they opened up, or they open up crazy. So consumer discretionary, which is Tesla, Amazon, is like a opened up higher. So right here, this is. But if it is too high, then the air will be out of it. So watch out that too.
Yeah, I'm moving short. I'm short Apple. Thank you.
Yep, look at the SPY wants to go down, guys. So now if you look at it, the ticks are ticking and the price of control line is rejected at the S&P 500 right here. So that is now resistance. That's not good sign for the to be a bull. Right now the ticks are now going negative from 1500 to now 300. I mean still positive, but it's from 1500 positive. Now the QQ got rejected. S&P 500 got rejected from price of control line. So we are going to fill the gap probably. We have a gap on the S&P 500 at 443 and market open up at 447, guys. 447. So there's a most likely waterfall going on, guys. Okay, it's going to be a waterfall. And right now we look at the price of right here. We are still the MACD is pointing down here, and we are right here. Okay, so early morning right now people can make some money on puts, and then whenever reverse anything I'll keep eyes on and I'll let you know. But right now it's beautiful glide, guys. It's nice and beautiful glide. And as the mark, okay, I'm gonna switch the screens a little bit here and there. I'm gonna keep checking stuff. Okay, snow is testing the floor, guys. Okay, snow crowd broke the floor, guys. Crowd broke the floor. Neo is still holding. AMD holding. Okay, snow is breaking. Roblox, man, is like a waterfall. Continue going Roblox, man. Roblox has a super duper pressure, I guess. Roblox since morning opened up and it's excellent. Now Snap has a waterfall. Snap going waterfall. Snap has earning day after tomorrow, I guess. Snap. So Snap broke the yesterday. Nope, not yet. Snap did not break yesterday, but I'm gonna draw the line so you guys can see here those who are holding Snap. Let's see if it rebounds right here. This support is right here. This is Snap. Okay, Twitter is going down the hill. He is taking the yesterday's floor. Tesla is right now going down, and it might rebound later on, but right now Apple has a gap, guys. Apple has a gap which is filling up around 166.32. Apple has a gap 166.32. Microsoft has a Microsoft gap just filled, but still its pressure is little downward. We have to wait for the reversal. Tesla took the down to yesterday's major floor, guys, right now. Okay, so Tesla is going right now down, but we're gonna keep eyes on it. Snap is waterfall. Man, Roblox is waterfall. Man, S&P 5 Snap, man, I was like I was loaded on Snap, and now finally I can breathe, man. But thank God that I had a little long time Snap, little longer time, so I turned out to be safe, and now I turned positive.
Nice.
Nobody, I had to go through the stomach, man, yesterday. But it's fine, man. That's why I always tell everybody take a little buy a little longer time, so you know. So look at that QQQ, guys. Is like a ticks are negative. QQQ wants to go, and wicks are flying high, and SPY wants to go down. So beautiful pressure is downward, guys, right now. Solid pressure is downward right now. Solid pressure is downward. Look at the QQQ, guys. Is wishy-washy going on right now, right there. So beautiful glide. Those are who are doing snow tubing, man, enjoy the ride. In the summertime, springtime, it's very hard to find a snow. Excellent, man. Excellent, guys. Enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy this ride, man. Beautiful ride, guys. Look at that here. Here, look at the QQQ. Look at that S&P fast SPY testing 200 day, 200 day. So just be careful now. Gap about to fill, guys. So if somebody wanted to take profit on your things, gap still has about time to go. Still has a lot of gap to go on S&P 500. 443, so it's breaking out 200 days, so it's still pointing down. It's going good, going good. Absolutely looking awesome, man. Great ride, great glide. I would say glide. Oh, look at that, guys. VIX just pop out, gap up and go, gap up and go. VIX just now, look at my cursor is that gap up and go. That means it has a tremendous pressure downwards, guys. Still has a lot of pressure, and while S&P 500 has a huge gap and down. 443. 443 has a gap and VIX just popped. That means there is a pressure downwards. Excellent, excellent, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Still going, guys. Okay, okay. Still S&P 500 has a pressure down. Trying. Okay, let me go back to here a little bit. Check. See what's cooking here. Wow, crowd broke the floor. Snow broke the floor, and Zim is just a long term. Okay, that is fine. Neo is broke the not yet didn't broke the floor yet. Nvidia is still going down. AMD going down. The pressure is crazy on Snow, guys. Snow has a good pressure. Snow and crowd has a pressure on it. So those who are holding Snow and the crowd short, man, you will be minting right now. So profit, guys. Take the profit.
I'm in Tesla.
Oh, so there is no live YouTube? Somebody said there is no live YouTube? No, there is a live. I did go through.
Yeah, there is live. I can see.
YouTube live is on, guys. So if somebody says Pablo, please, we are live, man. Sorry, you can take a look at it. Somebody confirm that we are live. Twitter live, YouTube live, everything is live, is going good. You can see all the screens I'm flipping, right? I mean, guys, QQQ has a pressure. QQQ has a pressure, guys. I'm telling you, still going. Still has a lot of room to go. Continue, guys. Continue another run. The bull didn't do anything right now. So still has a pressure down. Okay, now the QQQ is filling up a little gap, but still SPY has a gap. SPY has a gap.
Nasdaq ended as opening is fast, downwarding from.
Guys, right now as ticks are just positive, ticks just turned positive.
Yeah.
So just take your profit if you want to take your profit, and sometime market gives opportunity, and particularly expiring, which are but still has a TQQ has a pressure, I guess. Still has a pressure, man. So let's take a look at here what's going on. Okay, Snap is still holding. Okay, Snap, man, look at that.
Nasdaq 100 also down.
Oh, Nasdaq. Yep. You're right. Enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy party. Enjoy the party. Enjoy Roblox.
C level, downside level.
Right now, I mean, just keep eyes on here. We have a gap here. S&P 500 is 443 gap. So it's just bear cycle goes through, but the ticks are still has downward. VIX is popping, so that means the pressure is downward. The technology stock has a more pressure downward, guys. Keep eyes on it. Remember yesterday was a pump, and look at the pressure on the right side corner is QQQ, left side corner is ticks. That is your buys. And what is tick? Tick is just like a total stock market buy and sell order, and if it is zero means we are even. When it is positive, that means a lot of buys. When we are turning into negative, that means a lot of sells. Okay, that's how I look at the ticks. And the VIX still wants to gap up and go. Just now VIX pop, that means there is a pressure will be down. I don't care about this green candle here now. Still VIX has positive, so it looks like this is the bull cycle, but it's gonna turn bear. Soon will be bear. Soon will be bear. Yeah, VIX is keep eyes on it, guys.
Nasdaq 100, I'm seeing towards the 14.
Right now, if you look at the snow, it's trying to rebound. Crowd trying to rebound. Snow, Snap, Zim. Okay, keep eyes on it. Hold on. Keep eyes on it. Snap. Everything trying to rebound, guys. So let's see. Rebound, Roblox. Always, guys, remember profitability is important. Taking profit on some part of time, because you never know when market does all this. But Netflix is now 230 still wants to go down. Netflix washing out all the calls those who bought it in the morning. But it's okay. It's like a long time you buy, then you're safe, man. Okay, great buy on a Netflix, because you always buy when the blood is on the bottom. I mean, on the street, there is no way you can catch the real bottom, but yeah, it's a good one. You know, good one, good one, good one.
I'm thinking, what's his name? A guy's going to add more. Bill Ackman.
Bill Ackman gonna add more, he said.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It could be possible. You're right. He's a
Finally, one green candle on Netflix.
yeah, that will happen. That will happen.
5 minutes. Sorry. Alright, guys, VIX tanking now.
Yeah, I think Nasdaq 500 break the low of first candle.
Okay, I took the profit on Snap, guys. The one which was expiring this Friday. So I took the profit on 60% on that one.
Excellent.
That was a great man. It was yesterday where I was going through the stomach.
Oh yeah, I know, man.
Okay, so let me see my yep. I'm gonna take another. I have a bunch of Snaps, so I'm gonna take profit on that one also, which is expiring 29th actually. So I have a time. That one is 29. You know what? Let's take the money, man. Run. Take the money and run. Yep, I took the profit on that one also. That was a good. Okay, so now what else? Snap. What else left in here? Snap. Yep, VIX wants to pop. VIX wants to pop. Okay, great. Let's see now what else. Snap. I have another one 29th. So Step wants to go, and then I will load.
Tesla wants to go, guys. Tesla wants to go down.
Okay, let me keep eyes on Tesla. So over here, AMD wants to go. Nvidia still has a pressure downwards. Snow wants to go, guys. Look at the Snow. Snow and Crowd both. So how far Snow can go? Oh boy, Snow has a time. Can go. Neo still going. Okay.
Yeah.
Snow wants to go, guys. Those. Okay, but we need to keep eyes on this market yet, because ticks are still holding. The QQQ has a more pressure, but we have to wait for the reversal. Still there is a SPY has a gap here. SPY has a gap, guys. SPY has a gap, and QQQ has a more pressure. The ticks are ticking down. Ticks are going down. So now ticks are positive, but we just broke the trend line of the ticks, which is 0. So the pressure is downwards. Pressure still has a downward. Pressure is downward, guys.
Making continuously red candle. It's going towards 995. Maybe it's break.
Guys, VIX is popping, guys. VIX is now going to be HOD. HOD, HOD. High of the day, VIX is going. So somebody he still wants to be on puts. Continue. It's looking great. Yep, looking great right now. Look at that. Ticks. Today technology gonna go downhill, guys. So watch out all the technology stocks. Right now, right? Yeah, right now. Wait, right now, slow down, guys. Just let me. Right now, everybody's riding on their things. If I try to go to another page and help. Right now, look at this. Whomsoever gliding. SPY is holding right now at here, but the QQQ is not holding. QQQ already filled the gap, and QQQ heading to 342, guys. Still has a $1 room to go down. QQQ has a room to go down, guys. And VIX is popping, so that means Snow is printing, guys. Whomsoever is on Snow and Crowd and Neo, nice, guys. That is great. Okay, we're gonna wait for SQQ. Okay, we will see for the reversal if anything happens. Okay. Still is okay. Snow rings. I'm gonna go through this Neo. Okay. Snap is wow. Snap, guys. Man, snap. Okay, Snap is getting good. 37, 10%. Snap and Snow. April, the closer date one, guys, always try to sell if you have profit. Closer date one options, closed nearby date. You gotta take the money and run on near date. Okay, so my all the near date is now pretty much. But finally I'm out of all my near date with the profit, man. Man, market always create opportunity both way, guys. You know, the only thing is you need to have the stomach to hold. If you have a little good time, Snap. Let me see a Snap here. Roblox is still going down. Snap is still going down. Snap has a earning. Man, Snap is right now 62%. Great. Alright, let's take a look at here what's going on here, guys. Still QQQ has a pressure still, and the ticks are negative, guys. Ticks are turning negative from positive to negative, constant still going. So S&P 500 just trying to heading into the filling the gap, guys. S&P 500 is going to fill the gap. We just left the volume session from the top. Now that is our resistance. We already left that part. So all bulls are sitting on top and the bears are right now riding. So that means these are resistance, guys. Okay. So this price of control line gonna go down. Hopefully, I mean, you know, we're gonna keep eyes on it. But this red line, price of control line, is way above here. That is your resistance. We're gonna keep eyes on it. Okay. Okay.
And Nasdaq 500 almost filled the gap.
Nasdaq,
Yeah.
okay.
We have to check how to jump from that gap. I think it's jumped from that gap.
Okay, right, guys.
Josh, where do you see support for SHOP? Is it at 510?
1 second, I'm gonna middle up something. I'm trying to execute the trade. Sure. All right, so guys, I sold my Snow. I took 60% profit on Snow. Okay. I'm sorry. What did you say?
SHOP?
Shop support.
Where's the floor?
Oh wow! Look at the shop. Shop is gonna go down to the hill, man, and support is right here at around 508, 506, guys. 506 is support. It's a long way to go, but the support is 506. We will, if you want me to add, anybody wants me to add on any symbols, let me know. I will add it up on here and keep eyes on it and give running commentary where it is heading. So I'm out of my snow is 60% on that, guys. I hope everybody listening here. I won't be able to put it up on Discord, but if so, those who are running commentary, they can exactly hear me what I'm saying when I'm taking profit, and people need to take the profit also. Otherwise, what happens is, if you don't, market always gives opportunity to take the profit. If you don't take the profit, then you know what I mean. God, there is a times to take the profit. Snap I have, right? Let me see Snap. I want to Snap. Let me see where the Snap going so far. Yeah, Snap is still holding, so let me take some profit on Snap also. I have last one left on Snap. Okay, close it. Close it at limit to 13. Okay. Alright, Snap sold, guys. Out of Snap, another. So today 60% on Snap. That is also a good one. Then I'm still negative on SKQQ, which I previously hold. Telidoc is also negative till there, but the Neo is still going, man. Neo wants to still go. What a beautiful Neo.
Why is technology stock are fail?
1 second, guys. We will talk a lot later on, guys. Let the market go right now, and you know, start taking profit. Start taking profit right now. Time, I mean, whenever your positions are, guys, Apple is filling up the gap. Apple filling up the gap. Keep eyes on Apple. Now the SPY is time to rebound. So time to, guys, remember, keep eyes on those near date one. Must try to close it. Whatever here and there, little bit, but try to be, you don't want to hold it anything and then keep trying, man. This happened, that happened, because market always. Now market trying to rebound. Let's see. The gap is not been filled yet. Let me see. No. The most beautiful right now going on. Still, I think has a gap to go. Let me research on this here. Shopify is a good shot today, which is going on, guys. Those who are holding Shopify still wants to go, guys. Shopify is the best short. Who wants to be, So let me see SPY right now. Let me go to minute chart and see where the clouds are. We are above the Ichimoku. Oh yeah, we are way below. Below 200 day moving. I don't trust this reversal. It's just we still have to. Right now, guys, bull divergence going on. Okay, you see this bull divergence, but the oscillator telling me is way down here. So that means the pressure is downward because we are here. Yeah. So keep eyes on it. We still have a room to go. May market test yesterday low right here. Okay, way market is. I'm out of. I had a little one NEO left, but I took a little profit on NEO, and I'm out of that also. Yesterday I had sold, and then today I also sold. So, today I also take a loss 5 cents on NEO, but my expiry was this Friday. Okay, so I'm done on NEO now. So now I have June 1 NEO. So that is printing. I'm not gonna sell that because market is going down, guys. Just enjoy the ride. Beautiful. Okay. Look at the divergence, guys. It's nothing. That means pressure is super duper down, guys. Okay. This bull cycle, didn't last even. And look at the divergence. Now still the oscillator telling wants to still go down, means from here to open from 80. I would say this is 80%. 80% to be at 30. So, but always be careful when the gaps are getting filled already, right? I mean, we are right there, not that far. So, but tremendous pressure on sector. Let's take a look at what sector is doing. Sector is right now. Look at this communication service, man. What the heck going on in XLC? XLC is 3% down today. And the consumer discretionary, which is Amazon should be a great shot today. So let's take a look at Amazon. Man, NEO is still going down, crowd is still going down, Nvidia is here. Nvidia wants to go down more. Let me add the Shopee shop here. Oh wow, look at the Shopee, guys. Shop is like woo, foundation. There is no foundation, right? We already discussed about whenever the market tanks, Shopify has a no foundation, guys, and we discuss about it. That's why those who are shorting Shopify, they are printing right now. They are printing on there. Look at the Nvidia is so weak, man, so weak. So let's take a look at Amazon, man. Amazon should be like a woo. Look at that Amazon too. But no, I would not go on Amazon. Amazon, man, market maker, they can do wishy-washy on that. I don't trust him on that. But Nvidia looks super weak, guys. Nvidia looks weak, Nvidia looks weak. SPY still has a gap to fill, so the pressure is still downward. Still pressure is downward.
Josh, what's the strike price you're on the stock? What do you think?
Whoa. You're asking weird question, man. You asking me what I'm in?
Yeah.
No, I did not enter position. If I enter it on day trade, it will be very difficult. That's why what I decide is to do my swing and help you guys every time. So most of the time I'm on a swing, and then I take my profit. I keep my days. So you guys just need to do your position. I just give a running commentary to you guys, so you can see and you can analyze yourself. But I'm not into. I already keep taking my positions out. Which that I had a position. I was going through the turmoil yesterday. Okay. So I have a lot of SQQ. I'm still negative SQQs. A lot of SQQ negatives. Okay, but I'm gonna be I'll be holding my SQQQ. I'll be holding SQQQ, and I think I want to buy a Zim now. I want to buy a Zim because market is tanking, and still snow is going down. Let me see what I have now. Now I have a Twilio. I have. Okay, let me see, guys. I don't have the Twilio here. Snow. Let me see if Twilio is somewhere or not here. Roblox, Microsoft, Tesla, Snap. We have two here. So TWLO, Twilio. Twilio still wants to go. Okay, Roblox still going. Neo still going, guys. Neo still going. Neo still going. Twilio and T-Doc. Okay.
Hey Josh, I'm taking profit on my contracts right now. I was the one with the snow. I was down 50% at open.
Great to hear, man.
And
You
now
know.
I'm up 60%.
So always have a yeah. I'm glad that it worked out because you had an expiry Friday, this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great that you hold it. Remember yesterday what did I say, right? I said, man, it should be, this should be a, when the table turns, your turn will come. Everybody, market gives opportunity for everybody, bulls and bears, man. It depends. That's why we have this community, we have bulls and bears. Everybody benefits. Only thing is we just need to be a patient. The times when you buy a calls put, if you have a good time, then you can make money, man. Only thing, remember, whenever you see the profit, particularly like today bears, right? Yesterday was bull day, man. Beautiful people were minting money yesterday. So man, I got a call yesterday. I was talking to a few people. Boy, people made a lot of money yesterday. A lot of money made yesterday. And I'm glad
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Jeff, go ahead, man.
Do you see a bottom on snow, or like where's the next support? I know we were going for that gap fill around 180, correct?
So snow, guys. I don't be greedy, don't be greedy. But snow looks super big, guys. If you ask me, let me look at the daily
I just
chart.
wanted to leave a couple runners open.
I see what you
took
mean.
80%.
I see. So snow, guys, hit the support. Be careful, which is around 182.29. 182.29 is the support. 189.30 cents. Once I hope I said that correctly. Hold on, let me see correctly. 183. 183 is the support. Okay. So don't be greedy. Support can bounce, and it goes the other way. So just market gives opportunity. Take it, man. Take it. Look at the Neo took the floor out. Neo took the floor out. Those who were on a Neo put still holding, they can. Man, I'm waiting for market to rebound. Some point of time, market will rebound. Look at Tesla, like, whoo! Tesla is like $100 down, and still SPY did not fill the gap yet. Okay, SPY did not fill the gap yet. So if you take a look at it, QQQ took the yesterday's floor. So QQQ has a tremendous pressure. Look like still wants to go.
Yeah, Josh, can you look at TTD trade desk?
Yeah.
Usually that kind of lags everything else. When everything else sells off, that will sell off. When everything else leads, that will lead after.
TTD has a gap to go down, guys. TTD has a gap. TTD has a gap.
Josh, can you look at the
Whoa. One time. Real quick. Okay, so I'm trying to help somebody. There is a gap here. TTD is around, again, go to 67. Okay, TTD 67. What did you say, guys? Another guy?
Netflix, my average is 240, and I keep averaging. But
Whoa! You bought it? You bought?
Yeah, just.
Oh, okay. NFLX. So Netflix is like, what would happen is, this is just like a docu now. I never tell people to buy when the gap go down, because everybody think, oh, let me go. So market maker, they're gonna take it down all the way as much they can, and then it can rebound later on. But right now, if your expectation, I would not just leave it alone. If you have entered it, and you entered today in the morning, right?
Yeah, today and yesterday's.
Yesterday?
Yeah, this morning, but it's yesterday after the earnings. It went down. I bought it at 290. I keep averaging down, but it's keep going
Ankit, man, I don't know. Which Ankit is this? From Chicago? You Ankit? No, right? Sounds different.
down. No, Ankit. I'm from North Carolina.
Not. Oh yeah, I remember that. North Carolina. Okay, Ankit. I don't know. You were not here yesterday. We discussed about it that the 30 earning their foundation is weak, and we discussed there is a lot of subscribers are losing in UK as well as Russia because Russia closed down. So we expected that the Netflix going to be not good. Being on call on Netflix, you could have been here on the show. I mean, this podcast yesterday we would have guided you. Before anybody wants to buy anything, if you need any guidance, we are here, and then you can do your due diligence before you jump in any bandwagon. Because look, I feel the pain, guys. I feel the pain, but come here, we discuss, guys. We are over here, no pump and no dump. We tell you exactly what it is. So.
Do you think people will buy it before end of the day on deep?
No. Today they forget about right now. Right now, forget it. The gap is filled. Remember yesterday I was talking about the gap on 224 on Netflix. That gap is filled today, just now, and still wants to go down. But today, look, there will be a pressure, guys. Always in the life when you have the stocks, they are always create the pressure. There's always remain the pressure. But only thing in that pressure, if you take certain actions. When you get squeezed, you know what I mean, squeeze, when you lose, when you book your loss, that is not good. Then you have to be careful. So market is reversing a little bit, but we will see how far is reversing. Keep eyes on it. Market is reversing, guys. Okay.
Morning.
Good morning. What's up, man?
Good morning. I just came to check in with the smartest guys in the room.
Smartest guys in the room.
This side.
Man, we missed you, man. You could have been here. You could have been, you don't need any daily dose. You could just come here and you get the daily dose.
Hey, Gopi, you know what I was just thinking? You could, so Fisker FSR is basically nothing more than a stock promotion.
Right.
And they have zero chance at making cars, like none whatsoever. What I was thinking is if you're long this garbage going into the print today, the Tesla, maybe you lay a little bit off on this Fisker as a short just to pair it up a little bit.
You're right.
This thing's going straight to zero. I
Yep.
was just thinking about you a minute ago, Go.
Actually, you are right. You have a double top right here. And if you look at it, let me see the chart probably.
Well, Josh, while you're doing that, I mean, Fisker supposedly, right? He's run two other companies into the ground bankrupt.
Yep.
He's nothing more than one of these Hollywood, Malibu Beach, stock promoters. They have no product, no design spec, okay, and their entire resource chain for the materials that they need just completely broke in half, right? And you see Lucid and Rivian, they're all crying. This thing's a zero. So I was just thinking to pair off some of that risk, but going into this print with this garbage that you got there with the Tesla, you might want to look and see to maybe short one of the other ones. This one to me goes straight to zero.
You're right. I always like to short it when they're popping. When they pop. Right now they are dumping, so I would not short right now because there might be some point of time we are about to. I mean, if you want to do day trade, yes, it's looking weak right now. But I would wait for a better opportunity. FSR definitely going to be. You are absolutely right. You're reading my mind. FSR.
Just an idea. It's just an idea, kids.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to bring some gray hair to the table here because I got a lot of the whippersnappers that we got.
Appreciate, man. Your help is like $1 million help. We appreciate, man. You the man. Great guys. Okay, so guys, right now market is little reversing. If you take a look at it here, slightly, but ticks are still paused a little bit, but the price of control line brought down. S&P 500 has a price of control line. Remember in the morning I said 447. Now brought down. All the buyers and sellers right now battling around at 444. Right here at 444, 445 area. So that's good sign that there is a still bearish trend is going on. And I feel like this diversion, which is bull diversion, if you look at right here, my cursor is that's the diversion, that's the bull cycle. But look like we need to wait. We are still fighting. I want to wait for the resistance, see how far it can go, and then the bear cycle goes. And if the bear cycle has a more power, then we're gonna go more down. So right now is the bull cycle going on, but the ticks are still ticks are still 300 points. So we're gonna right now in a bull territory right now, slowly in a divergent bull territory. So guys, if somebody who is holding anything, market is right now rebounding. If somebody want to be bullish, there can be a Apple. Everything is rebounding now, guys. Rebounding. So whatever you have the positions. Okay. Okay. April 29 is okay. What a swing, huh, today? Okay. Okay, I'm right now still looking up here. Okay, so bull cycle is going on. Okay, market is right now rebounding, guys. Okay, so all wishy-washy done, gap has been filled and market is trying to rebound. Ticks are still positive and QQQ rebounding. So I hope people took the profit, man. On the short side.
Again, Josh, keep an eye on the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin has been leading the market up and down since January.
I agree with you.
I would always, if just as for confirmation there, you know, the totality of the weight of all the evidence is what I look for. I'm looking for to connect all the dots, you know, not just the one or the two dots.
You're right.
I would keep an eye on that Bitcoin.
Yep. So if
Bitcoin
I take
moved 1,000 points yesterday before that rally, you know.
Yep, so Bitcoin is right now $42,000, and if you look at it, we have resistance at the 50-day moving average right here, got rejected at 42,100 right here. So but daily has a divergence still, so we need to wait for more. But there's a bull cycle going on, turning right now last few days. But
see what happened, Josh, was the machines figured out the futures for the equities just stopped trading overnight a couple 2-3 months ago, literally almost like zero volume.
Right.
And then what they did was they were using the Bitcoin as a risk on, risk off asset.
Guys, QQQ is rebounding, guys. QQQ rebounding, guys. So the long side, guys, looking good now. Long side looking good. Long side good. But right now, guys, I'm telling you, we are the is divergent, and if we cross this oscillator going to cross, that will be a bull. But we're gonna watch, you know. Is like looks to me, man, this looks to me the way right now this the MACD pointing, man, he wants to go now. He wants to take a reverse. Let's see how I want to take a reverse or no. I got to keep eyes on, guys, next 5 minutes. Okay, I got to keep eyes on it for this diversion, because we are right now at the zero level of the trend, and if that breaks through and go fly through, then we can have a nice bull run here too. So but the ticks are still negatives. Lower, not negative. That's why I the ticks are not negative right now. Still ticks are 300 positive. So I think if this breakthrough, because the diversion also looking to me as strong. So we got to keep eyes closely right now. Market is deciding to go a diversion or not. So let's see. Right now this is showing that it's getting rejected, and then may can bounce from price of control line at right here, and then boom, it can go. So I'm watching very closely, guys. Right now.
The other thing you may want to keep an eye on, Josh, is the dollar, the DXY.
Yep.
It's put in a big red bar here. Obviously, that's not, that doesn't make a trend. But if the DXY were to roll over, then the gold, the silver, the copper, and that stuff should get some legs under it.
Yep, guys, look at this right now. You see what I said? Divergent, man, is going. Looks like he's trying to rebound. Most likely this right now is going to rebound. Okay. In the meantime. VIX is going down. VIX is going down. That means gonna go up. That means it's gonna go up. It's bull market, man. Bull wants to go. Bull wants to run. Look like, but ticks are consolidating here, and the SPY wants to go. SPY filled up the gap, and look like yeah. Look at that gap. VIX is going down. The SPY wants to go, guys. Okay. Okay, let's keep eyes on it. Yeah, it's a nice reversal right now. Okay, let's see over here what's going on this side. Over here, okay, everything is rebounding, guys. Okay.
Morning, Jeffrey. How are you holding up?
He is printing right now. He's
may have a job. He may be sitting there with his boss.
yeah, that could be the case.
Not everybody's the rich man like you, Josh. The rich man living the life of luxury there.
No,
Must have to work. The
I'm covering my shorts thanks to Josh.
Josh is a guru. He's levitating 1 to 3 meters off the ground at all times, 24/7.
Yep.
Next time we're going to be dialing in straight from Varanasi, the spiritual capital of the world. We're going to be doing a live cast with the video on YouTube there.
Hey Josh, when the market made the turn is because Apple made the turn first, correct?
No. Apple has nothing to do with the turn first. You always need to take a look at this everything. You know, it's not S&P 500 is the main indicator. We have so many weightage on the S&P 500 as well as QQQ. So I keep those more weightage on here, and we see that. And I always look for the divergence. And right now looking bullish to me, but we are testing a 200-day. No, Apple has. I always many people keep telling me about the Apple. Apple is not, because how can it be, guys? Apple is just one piece of a pie of the pizza, and you telling me that the pie is more leader? No, the pizza he has a more weightage, so that will decide, because Apple can go one news and Apple can go down, but if there is another good news going around, then the SPY can go up, right? That's why we can't relate on through the Apple. So for me, I'm sure there must be another trader. They believe Apple, and they try to be Apple as an indicator, but no, I would not. And I'm not gonna change my thesis of trading. I will continue what I think. If I'm wrong, then I would change. But if I think I'm not wrong, then I will not change. So yeah.
All right, now watch. Look at Bitcoin rolling over on the 1 to 5 minute chart. Okay, take a look at it, just as an experiment. Now watch. Look at Bitcoin. They're smacking it. Okay, watch. Now watch the equities. Just as a test. Look Bitcoin. Now watch the equities.
Bitcoin got rejected, guys, here at the daily chart. If you take a look at it, 50-day moving average. Oops, sorry, daily. What happened here? I just did something. Yeah.
Now watch the equities. Now watch the equities. Bitcoin went first. Now watch the equities. This side.
Getting rejected, guys. Okay, getting rejected. Look at that QQ, guys. You guys, price of control line just broke, and now
going on for months.
Whoa, slow down, guys. So tick just first time turned negative right now. First time is going down. I mean, it's going down right now. Ticks. So be careful. That was a setup. Still, I think there is a room to go down to fill the gap on S&P 500. Right here, there is a gap still left. So this U-turn was a trap. And now look at this. There is a still gap on S&P 500. So and ticks are negative, and look at the VIX. Look at the VIX. Look at that. That tells me there is a huge pressure, fear. So I think he's gonna fill the gap. He's gonna go, still gonna go down, man.
You got to remember, guys, to the machines, okay?
Yeah.
To the machines, these things are all just prostitutes. One's got red hair, one's got blue eyes, one's got black hair. They're all just pieces of volatility with liquidity and anticipated, anticipated returns. That's it. Forget the stories and all of this and all of that and all the rest of it. So Bitcoin, when it started trading the 10, 20, 30 billion dollars a day, especially in the overnight, because the liquidity is not there for these guys to lay risk off, they put this thing in the race there. It's basically similar now to basically the VIX. That's what they use Bitcoin for, because they can lay big time liquidity off, especially in the overnights and stuff. So that's really, that's the good news for Bitcoin, because now there's real bids and there's real traders in it. But it's been leading up and down the equities, particularly technology, since January or so, and that now it's getting a lot closer. So for me, before I go to look to do the trade, I'm not a trader, not the trader, but just having a chit chat here. If I'm you guys looking to grab these little intraday moves and stuff, I'm watching that Bitcoin, because it's been leading the equity. It's leading in front of.
Okay, so still has a pressure downward, guys. Okay, we're gonna watch, see how things are. QQQ is rebounding, man. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we got a divergence here in these, but in a bull territory I got a divergence. Let's see how much to test. Oh man, look at that. What a rebound, man. These games are like testing people blood pressure. Blood pressure. Look at that. Okay. Let's take a look at here. S&P. This Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin. Okay, S&P 500. S&P 500 has a divergence. Okay. Let me look at 1 minute. 1 minute is. We are still in the cloud. We have 200-day resistance at 446. Okay. And let's see. Okay, we have the major resistance here, daily resistance. Let me see what that resistance is. Let me see this. Oh, that's support line. Actually, that's the support line. Oh, gap up and go. That was the things. Okay, we broke through that support. They filled the gap. That is the week. Okay. So we are testing the previous day high, and that is right now support, guys. Okay, that's where we are on daily. If you look at the daily right here, so still we are testing the support. Let's see how far. We have 200 moving average resistance. Okay, so let's see what market wants to go right now.
Do you think is Netflix still bearish on this?
Netflix will have a cycles, guys. Okay, I would I don't know what your plans are here, but just you got to leave the Netflix alone today. That's what I can tell you. If you guide me, what's your plan? Who is this, Ankit? What's your plan on this? You're shorting, you're long. I mean what
I'm
is
shorting. I got a contract on a put earlier today. 227.
227. Are you profitable or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can't sell yet because it's under 25k count.
Okay. Yeah, then I mean, market maker, their goal is to bring this down. So I think you'll be fine probably. But be careful, guys. Big ticket item like these have a huge theta. When is the option expiring?
220. So 422, but it's 229 is the break-even price. So
they look. I don't know. You have an open account on Robinhood?
Yeah.
Okay, what you do is, what you call the big bull, I mean, so what,
Weeble.
Webull, right? Webull, there is a cash account. If you open your cash account, you can do day trade. Okay, even though below $25,000. So people who are listening here and who, because PDT rule applies, you are the whomsoever who is trading here, they were gonna lose the money, guys. So I would not recommend trading on Robinhood if your account is below $25,000. Again, I announce loud and clear, guys. If your money, if you do not have a $25,000 account, then don't trade on a Robinhood, because that will be a locking, and you are basically handcuffed and say, hey, let's go and play volleyball. You know what I mean? That's how things are. So do not do that, because if you're day trading and somewhere you have profit but you won't be able to take it just because they handcuff you, right? So what I would suggest is, get out of that zone and just go to the Webull with the cash account. Webull cash account, there is no margin, right? When there is no margin, you can do whatever you want.
No, I have no margin on.
No, but they don't have the cash account. So Webull is offering like that. So you can check it out. You can check it out and see if it is, because most of the people lose the money because of that reason, because they are handcuffed and their PDT rule applies and they can't sell it.
Pattern day traders, right?
Yeah, PD2 pattern day trading rules applies, and then people lose money even though they have the profit, but they cannot exit out of it. And then next day morning, Theta play another 40% play a big role. If your option expiring on Friday, you lose another 20-30% on top of your profit. And then next morning, if the stock go against you, then you lose another one. So you had a profit, but you could not book your profit. So I would not suggest playing on Robinhood if your account is below 25.
They unlock it immediately if you balance it out to 25?
No. Then yeah. If you balance it out, then yes, they unlock it. As long as your balance is 25, then you will be good. Depends on size of your account, and again, when you balance it out, transfer depends how fast you are transferring, and you have an instant deposit because they have option called instant deposit. If that is there or not, you got to take a look at that one. Instant deposit options. No problem, man. All right, guys, I can take the questions from audience. If anybody has a questions, I can take it. Okay.
Hey, I do have one quick question. I just recently started trading ETFs, and obviously one of the big ones is VIX because of the war going on. Am I understanding it correctly that if war breaks out, this little UVXY just jumps up to 900? Is that correct?
So UVXY is all fear gauging. Fear means volatility. Market volatility happen. Volatility means not the fear. Remember, volatility. Volatility means something sudden happens. So example, war happens or something. But market goes up and down has nothing to do with the UVXY, guys. Okay, market can go up and down. UVXY can still hold the price. It's not gonna fluctuate crazy, right? That's called volatility. And when it comes to VIX, VIX is your fear gauge. When the fear market has up and down, buy and sell, that's the fear. Like, hey, I'm gonna lose money. That's called fear gauging. That's why you use the VIX. So if you are playing with the market, then stay with the VIX. But if you want to play with the outer world, which is Russia did this or that happened, anything like that, then UVXY.
So Jay, the VIX is a put-call ratio. And it generally only works with high degrees of probability when it's at extremes. So when it's really, really, really low, right, it's an extreme measure of sentiment. And when it's really, really, really high, it's an extreme measure of sentiment. Low being bullish, high being bearish. So you typically want to trade it when it's at extremes. Buying it when it's going sideways and things like that, waiting for a 2, 3, 4, 5 standard deviation event, there's generally much easier ways to make money, just looking at historics.
But just to confirm, though, the one exception would be if war were to be declared tomorrow. If I on UVXY tonight, that would just jump massively. Am I correct in that understanding?
Well, I mean, it's all about so it's not so much the market is not so much concerned about what is. the market's concerned about expectations. So whenever you see a stock do what Netflix is doing, it's not so much the fact that what they did, it's the fact that the market was expecting something completely different. So you have to ask yourself the question, I'm not sure, I don't know the legal definition of war, but what's going on in Russia and Ukraine right now sure as hell looks like a war to me. So I don't know that the market would be surprised by something like that. And that's really where you get those big, huge, whenever you look at a stock and look at a chart and it's got a big gap in it one way or another, what that's telling you is that something happened that the market was not expecting. And what it was that happened is less important. So you got to ask yourself the question, you know, the war itself is one thing, but can we realistically all, you know, sit here with a straight face and saying that, you know, by and large, the market wouldn't be expecting something like that? That's really where the action is in the expectations.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it was just kind of like they're running out of a lot of their content too. So it's like, how many contracts do they have? And then you have to relook at if they were even valuated appropriately accordingly the first time. So kind of like AMC, like it was $5 and then it had to catch up once it saw all the other cinemas were valuated around $15 to $18. So all of a sudden it spiked to 60 just so it could settle at 15 or 18 now, which is what it's finally doing now. So a lot of stocks react like that too. So you just gotta, it's according to the company, I guess.
Yeah, so there are basically the two best trading rooms and leaders of trading rooms on Spaces is this one, because Josh does a fabulous job. See, I've got this theory. I use fundamental analysis to get me into trades, but I use financial market analysis to get me out, okay? That's why I'm the great enemy of the bobbleheads, the maxis, and the rest of it, because one day I'm in there and the next day I'm not, and they can't understand why, because all they understand is one way. So you know, so this is Josh here. The other genius on the trading side who looks at the world completely differently, which is why I think they would make a good pair, the two of them, is a guy by the name of Vexley, Vexxly. Let me see if that's the right one. Vexxly. I'll get him in here one day for you, Josh, and you two can go at it. All he does, he's a tech computer sort of genius, and all he does is pay attention to gamma and the various indicators that are in the options market that lead to a similar analysis, Jay, of extremes in terms of sentiment, because for the last year or more, the things that have really driven some of the biggest pieces of shit on the planet, you know, up, such as Tesla, you know, have had nothing to do with the stocks, have had nothing to do with the fundamentals, have had nothing to do with...
Just lost you.
Gamma. If you look at gamma, yes, sorry, I had a call. If you look at gamma squeeze, if you go look and do some research on gamma squeezes, that's really what's been driving AMC, the other one there, the gaming one, you know, all of the garbage, okay, that's done well, Tesla, stuff like that. You know, Tesla, if they didn't have the options gamma and Musk using Twitter to manipulate the stock, it'd be $30, $40 a share, which is about what it's worth. So if you could marry Josh's process of using fundamental analysis to get you in and financial market analysis to get you out, and then add an additional piece to that, which would be looking at options related gamma, which goes back to Jay's supposition on the VIX on some level. I think you've got the tools in the stable there to compete with any, you know, hedge fund on the street.
Nice. Okay. Guy, it's you.
Hey Josh, you want to check out Rite Aid, RAD? It's popping up right now.
Already. They had the earning man yesterday. few days ago. Oh man, horrible balance sheet. What happened here? Hold on, let me look. They have the major resistance also. Look at this resistance. I mean, yeah, right now it is super oversold, but the balance sheet is horrible. Negative EPS $1.63. So they have a lot of revenue. I mean, but EPS is negative, so they have a lot of expenses. But the forecast is negative 70 cents. Over here, no man, look at this forecast. So estimated was negative 49 cents. Now they are estimating negative more 70 cents. So whatever the right now, these maybe market makers are covering their short, because look, their last 7 days they've been, look at the red, look at this big red short. So they must be covering because Friday coming in. So that would be the case. But today, if you want to play intraday, you're talking about long term.
Oh no, I'm not gonna play it personally. It's a little too volatile.
Yeah, so right now looking great. Right now for intraday, it's looking great, and it can go another few cents, another 50 cents for today. Yeah, absolutely right here. 866 is the level it can go. But other than that, long term, no way, Jose. Stay away from red.
Yeah, I just went long Disney. Josh, if you can look at Disney for me.
Okay.
It looks like Netflix.
You guys always mention intraday and long term because that helps me understand.
Intraday, thank you.
Okay. So if I look at it, so Disney broke the main support, main floor, and now trying to rebound here. So you went just now long. Yep, it's good long here. Maybe there's a huge gap here. Maybe sometime it will fill. And remember, everybody was shorted. So market maker knows, and looking great right now, reversal. And if you look at the oscillator also pointing upwards, and he's gonna go. Disney will go. Disney is looking good. But only thing, remember guys, whenever you have the profit, some profit, don't wait for this is because your resistance here. Do not think of this huge gap here, 132, because if the most of the people, trader also knows that here you looking at this gap, but you don't forget the support, which is daily support, is around 128.65, right? So keep those things in mind. Then there is another resistance which is today market opened up. So right here also. So keep a little eyes tight, because remember today this is the area where market maker, they are trying to put all these subscription based area little tighter. So being long on a beaten down stock, just little cautiously play. I mean, it might take your stomach out of a little bit here and there, but that's fine. That's part of the game.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, but it is curling, it's going up, like you see this, it sell off, then again reverse, then now it's going, actually if you look at from here to here, let me draw the chart so you can see right here. As long as this trend is sustainable, holds, is crawling higher high, higher low, crawling, then higher high, then higher low, and then higher high, something like that.
Josh, do you have any rules that you follow as to when you take profit? Is it every
no man,
15%, or it just depends?
So there are a couple of things. There is a guy here also. He always he puts the trigger, and as soon as he enters into that, and he puts the trigger of 10%, and that person can be the happy person. But then some people try to be extreme. The more the profit you dream about it, the higher the risk you are taking. That means the portfolio gonna go more into the swing mode. Because when you're playing options, always your portfolio goes into 60-70% swing. But when you have a 10% locking down your profit, that means you have a limited risk, so your portfolio not gonna swing. It's all about your stomach, how you're holding because when you play options, obviously they're gonna be a crazy swing. But if you're not playing option, only stocks, then you're not gonna have a crazy swings in a portfolio. That's how I see. I mean, it's about the stomach, man. Everything is. So bottom line is, when you buy options, buy leverage more. Don't look for a cheap option just because they are expiring this Friday and they're gonna mint you a lot of money. When you do intraday, at least have a safety for 1 more week extra. Always think like that. Just because if the thing doesn't go on your way, and 8 out of 10 thing might not go on your way. So that safety always to have with you when you go, right? When army goes to the fight, what they do, they prepare themselves. Hey, if just in case if this happen. Same thing when you are fighting into the battle, you're not the only one to go make money. Market maker are also heading in same field where you are heading into the field to make money. Market maker not there to donate the money to you, because they are selling and you are buying, right? So if you want to be a winner, you have to also think that way. That hey, you have to think what they are thinking. Market maker selling the options and you are buying the option. Their goal is to make the premium, so your strike price doesn't go through, but you have to take your profit and run. So so always have a hedge. If you have a more margin to, if you want to make more profit, then have a little buffer, because market goes through the swing. As you know what happened, market goes sometime 5 handle 10 handles up and down in a day or in a 2 days. Then you might suffer. I had the same situation yesterday. I had a lot of bearish positions, snow, snap, everything was against me. Though I had a day before yesterday, I had a lot of profit. I did not take it, but I had a lot of good time. I had a two weeks in my hand, but today it popped and I took my all the profit. So yesterday I had a big, I was going to the hell yesterday, and today it popped. Just like that. So safety is important. If you have a more profit, if you are a little greedy, it's our nature. I'm greedy also some point of time. That's the human nature. But we have to minimize it. We have to learn we have to control our emotion. We have to control our greedy element. We have to control our fear elements. That's what the whole game is about, the fear and the FOMO. Fear and FOMO. That's the whole game. That's called timing. How to time the market, right? So I mean, I'm trying here to help you guys in navigate the path with the fear and FOMO. But then again, actions you have to take your with your homework you guys do. I'm trying to show you here, and then you can take your actions. But I teach you guys, hey, couple of weeks buffer is important. Option doesn't. Okay, so one more thing, guys, those who are listening here, whenever you choose options, remember, don't just look for a cheap option just because they're looking cheap, because that's called trap. Because you have to understand whole option theory. If you don't know, I already explained before, and you can come and ask me anytime and I'll also guide you. But always prefer more time. Why? That time is not your deadline. Time is your leverage. That's your buffer. Whenever you see the opportunity, because you're holding a melting ice cube. Melting ice cube meant to say every second you are losing money. But when you see the profit, you take your money and sell that melting ice cube to somebody else. Sell it. That's it. Now whomsoever wants to take it, but you sell it, so you make your profit. You are out of the contract. Options are contract, right? You're out of the contract. That's it. That's why you bought a buffer. It's called buffer. It's not I'm gonna hold it until my expiry date. Then that's it. When you're gonna lose the money, you sleep, and theta decay will play big roles. So those who are listening here, how to play option, you got to be very, very careful when you're playing the options. You got to go with the leverage, and then when you see the profit, take and run, and then your portfolio will be green. The moment you become super greedy and hold it, then market go on a swing, then you lose all the profit, and then you're gonna pull your hair and say, man, I had opportunity.
Yeah, excellent point. Yeah, I don't have the tolerance for options like you guys. I'm just trading stocks, and in the last few weeks I've been trading ETFs like intraday, just to get those big swings in. So that's the limit of my tolerance there. But I'm grateful for learning everything like in the next level what you guys are doing. So that's just very helpful. Thank you.
What's the Pfizer support?
Pfizer support PFE?
Yes.
Okay, what you want a long or short?
Short.
You want a short? No, I would not short now, because remember, we are Pfizer about to test the 200-day. This Pfizer I posted on a Discord that is going to be a good short. If you know that Pfizer right here, I posted way back, and look at somebody must be printing on lot of money on Pfizer, and it was everybody was going Pfizer. Man, hold on. Pfizer was here, guys. Okay, it was breakout, right? This is a very, very important point, guys. You have to understand this, right? Everybody on Twitter, every trader on Twitter, they were sending signals. Say, hey, Pfizer is on breakout and it's gonna fly. Look at the breakout become fake out, and then look at that. And what I told you guys here, that hey, Discord, I put here. I cannot search, but which was the day? Let me look at the date here. This breakout, I said, is going to be fake out. Whenever breakout happens, market maker knows that this is going to break, and they're gonna fool you, and then the whole thing will tank. 11th April, and I posted here too, 11th April, right here, probably PFE short, PFE 11th April. I said that going to be a perfect shot on this one. So PFE was perfect shot. Somebody who shorted the PFE. They minted money. 1 second, man. Where these go? 11, 12, CTRM, Snap, IBM, Neo, Twitter, maybe I'll put it in intro or no? Just a second, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to show you that so you can see that what exactly happens. These games are, you have to understand, not your profit. You have to look at what games are going on in the mind with when they sell the contract. You know, market makers. You have to always think what market makers are thinking, and then you look right here on 11th, right here. You see this? Guys can see right here. Look at the what was Pfizer was $54. Right now Pfizer is $49. It was $54, and I told short. Right here, this was a perfect shot. Everybody was bullish. Everywhere you go on a Discord and all these rooms, they were talking, oh, this is going to break out, it's going to fly to the moon. And then what happened here? Look, because anyway, so if those people who wants to learn, look at the double top, guys, here, right here, double top, perfect shot right here. Now, so answer your questions. Sorry, man, I took a little time, but I want to explain to other people who are listening here, because that's how this trading room is not like others, man. I'm not gonna pump and I will not dump. Over here we go to the proper technical, fundamental, and geopolicy, everything we analyze it, and then we trade, so that way we don't lose money. Okay, so over here right now we are about to test 200 moving average on daily, which is major. Remember, daily major, $49 is a support line. So I would not go and trade right now. If you want to be bullish, then wait for this bounce. But at this point I would just leave this game alone, because you are just risking with you're playing with the fire to go long as well as short also. Just you need more confirmation, because you're right here at the 200 day. So whomsoever was Jay, I guess, be careful, guys. Okay, you could have been, you need to look for a good support, good resistance, and then you play. You can make money. Right now, no.
Hey Josh, do you have an analysis on CVNA? Sorry, Harshad.
CVN.
Yeah, they have report after the close today.
Oh, CVNA.
That is one of the most hated stocks in the community, in my group of friends.
Everybody hate that. So the Carvana, they what happened is there is no used car available in the market, so that forecasting EPS is $1.58, which is ridiculously negative. And in this market maybe not like that, but unless they do surprise magical things. So let's analyze their balance sheet. CVNA. So if I look at their balance sheet here, man, look at these people. They don't even have here all the information. Okay, so $12 billion they made when the market was flying high and everybody had money. And look at this balance sheet, horrible balance sheet. I mean, this gonna tank. This gonna go to the flush like a toilet. I mean, though people think, oh no, it's already fully flush. Look at this, it's flush. It was a $400 stock, but still doesn't hold the value. I mean, the revenue looks, if you based on the revenue, oh wow, 3.74 billion quarter. There's a lot of revenue, right? If you look at the numbers here, it looks like a big.
Plus, they need about $5 billion in cash capital to raise about $5 billion in cash here in this environment with these stocks falling apart. This thing could be down $50, $60, $70 today.
Yeah, so what happened? Yeah. So look at that debt. If you take a look at that debt versus cash is 7. So they are basically cash in hand is 785 million versus almost 6 billion debt. So 1:6 ratio of the debt versus the cash, and then on top of that, if you look at it, that time they were making EBITDA was 1 million. 1 million is nothing EBITDA. Now they're going to be, this is history, 12 months. Now we have to think of forward P, right? Based on these, no way, Jose, I'm not gonna pay that. Based on just for the revenue, 12 billion, I don't trust these 12 billion. Now that was history. In history, they could not make, they could only make net profit $1 million. Then what gonna happen next 12 months? Everybody has a big shortage, so this company will not make. So based on this balance sheet, market is testing the support, previous resistance, pre-pandemic. Now they are breaking that, and pressure is downward. It's gonna downhill, and maybe sometime it can flush like a toilet, but depends on it, man. How, but I do see, man, it can go down. Pressure is down. Everybody, somebody knows something right here. Look at the pressure. Market did bounce. Yesterday market bounced, but this did not bounce. Crazy. So it's breaking out. So this is a flush.
They also moved their earnings to the same day as Tesla, which I think is interesting.
Today.
Maybe they were trying to see if Tesla would have positive earnings, if that would reflect on them or not.
Interesting, man.
Right. They need to raise $5 billion to make it through the next 2.5 years. Okay, right now they've got a $16 billion market cap. If they take a shot at this thing today and it pulls a Netflix, they're going to have to essentially dilute the company by 100% just to keep the doors open. This is the exact kind of thing that we saw in 2000. This is the exact kind of thing in Affirm, and 80% of the garbage in ARC, Kathy Wood's assortment of complete dog shit. When these companies that are based on the model, and interest rates are zero, and Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley are doing one multi-billion-dollar financing of some kind after the next, everything's fine that side.
I added more Zim.
This shit happens, and then they all start falling apart like dogs with fleas there.
Okay, guys, I think everything is rebounding and look like it's looking good in terms of, so probably they might pump the Tesla today, but keep eyes on Tesla because they might pump. We're gonna keep eyes on it though. They might.
So
pump.
Mark Cuban, Josh. Hey, morning, Josh.
Yeah, good morning.
So yeah, so Mark Cuban, which is a big bear. In Wall Street, he said that yesterday it was Netflix. It might be Tesla next one.
Wow, he's smart, man. He heard me. My tweet. Did he see my tweet yesterday?
Might be. Yeah, but
No,
this
just
is
kidding.
what he's saying. Okay. This
Yeah,
is
but
what,
you got to also look at the underlying program at Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, generally speaking, makes their shit cars in China. Okay, and then ships the first 6 weeks of production to Europe. Okay, now Tesla's been closed for the last 3 weeks because of the Shanghai lockdown. And then if you look, I can't put anything into the Nest here. I don't know, the Nests aren't working. If you look at the cargo lane sitting outside of Shanghai, there may be 4,000 or 5,000 ships sitting there. So by the time Tesla, which I think opened today on a limited basis to start production, by the time they get production back up to where it was, it will be a week or two. And then you look at the cargo lane is backlogged, right, for at least 2-3 weeks. They may not get any cars into Europe this quarter, which means 0 sales in Europe, and then they'll be sitting with, however many tens of thousands of vehicles in China. Look at Bitcoin, look at the Bitcoin, look at the Bitcoin, and then basically, right? So the other thing is about Tesla is that they're notorious for not paying their bills on time, and that's one way that they stretch their quarter. So the second quarter that we're in now here could literally be a $4, $5, $6, $7 billion swing in their short-term liquidity. If you take the fact that they're not going to have any European sales, and you take the fact that they'll have, they'll be, generally speaking, what they do is they pay all their bills in the first week of the new quarter for the last quarter. So that, if you go look, I think they've got about $12 billion in short-term liabilities, which are working capital, parts and, the salaries and all that shit, rents and everything else. This could be a huge moment for Tesla because of the fraud, underlying Tesla, coupled with the fact that this Chinese shutdown and the European sales disappearing. So that thing is as fucking toxic as it gets. Just FYI.
Guys, on a QQQ, there is a bear flag. If you look at the today whole process, is a bear flag setup. So just be careful today, though market trying to rebound and all, and looks like gonna go up, but there's a bear flag setup. What does it mean? Bear flag means that could be a trap for the bulls and can dump again back down. Just need to keep eyes on it. So I'm gonna put a little alert here, and whenever this breaks the floor, you'll get the alert. So I'll set it up. Yeah, that QQQ has a bear flag set up right here. You can see that. Okay. All right, and continue. If anybody has any questions, I can take that. There's a lot of requests, guys, a lot down here. So if I'm sorry, I was not watching my phone, but if somebody,
Can you take a look at PayPal, Josh?
sure, let's take a look at. Guys, always help.
Hammered. It's
Help.
got hammered today. PayPal.
PayPal hammer, yeah.
But it's rebounding.
Guys, help me to
Intraday long.
intraday long. Okay, good. PayPal. So let me take a look at the PayPal. What exactly happened? PayPal is broke through the floor, man. PayPal is broke through the floor. No, that support broke. Okay, so the PayPal is gonna go down. Why? Because of the liquidity crunch going to be, and still PayPal, the floor is right here, which is around 84. Okay, let's take a look at the EPS, 88 cents. This is $1.11. So they are going downhill, but they are expecting that EPS is going to be down. So if I don't want to go in things. So intraday is weak looking. Okay, so market tried to rebound. PayPal did not bounce too much. So yeah, PayPal can, if market goes down, guys, PayPal can go down, and it tried to bounce. Now PayPal gonna go down. So I think market QQQ going down. Look at what happened, QQQ, guys. Just now I think something is happening. QQQ just broke. So PayPal gonna go with it. Look at this. I just told you, right? Broke this bear flag, guys. What did I say, guys? Just now it was here, and I say bear flag broke. Boom, like a broke the floor. So that's it. So same thing. Enjoy the ride with the PayPal short.
He's long PayPal.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's short long.
Yeah, well, I got it off the bottom, but I'm gonna probably pull my.
Okay, no, I would not, guys. Remember, if you're playing intraday, be careful on playing on a long QQQY, because look at the sector rotation here, and if you understand on a screen, I'll show you here sector rotation, guys. Okay, we market always rotate, guys. They always play games around. Look at this. What happened? Where is technology? Is like nothing up here. Consumer discretionary, PayPal, which category comes into the PayPal? But they are more into consumer staples or probably consumer discretionary. I think they come in and under this category, consumer discretionary, probably, because TJ Maxx, Maxwell, Home Depot.
I think PayPal is tech, I guess.
PayPal will be a tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tech or financials? Tech?
I think tech.
Okay, so bottom line right now, tech is, I mean, the QQQ is breaking down, so I would not go long on PayPal today. Be careful on PayPal, because if I ask you, I mean, if I show you what I mean PayPal, why not? Market maker hit Peter Thiel. Remember, he is the big bull of Bitcoin, and they don't like Peter Thiel, right? So if you look at this 22 times, Google is 21 times, so you're still paying 22 times. That's why long run PayPal is still good profitability is long run, but I don't know what your game plans are on PayPal for you said only intraday, right?
Yes, sir. I was just playing the bounce.
Okay. So we don't want to pointless looking here.
So, Josh, I mean, the Tesla earning is there, okay? But this gentleman is very smart. What 3SS said, so many bearish thing, he just mentioned it. But don't you think that guidance that what he's going to give might be a good one or something like this?
No, I don't expect to be a good one. He can give a guidance, but then what happens is Netflix give excellent guidance that we're gonna increase our subscriber, and then what happened this quarter when they said that we're gonna have great subscriber, and then it dumped today, right? So that can happen next quarter. So he is a catch-22. If he say good guidance and then doesn't happen, then next quarter you're gonna dump. So I would look, guys, those who are listening here who wants to be a calls on Tesla, I give you strong alerts right now on Tesla to save your money, on Tesla to be a long, because very, very careful, guys. I'm telling you, Tesla is outrageous. 100 times forward PE ratio, you are paying 100 times.
Josh, DWSC dumping.
DWSC.
Hey, Harshad.
That's a short report.
Yeah. So this all this is all short. Look at now they have support here. So
Harshad, Tesla's got, according to their balance sheet, which is all bullshit, has $17 billion in cash.
One second, guys. Sorry. So guys, remember I mentioned here daily we have a bear flag set up on a DWSC. Those who were here a couple of days ago, and I mentioned here too. I mean, in fact, yesterday somebody wanted to short it, and I said no, wait for this bear flag. Look at this bear flag kicked in. Daily bear flag is a big, and look at that broke today. So those who were shorted the DWSC, is perfect move now. Look at that. What do they have? Why would I $45 anybody can pay on this garbage, right? This deserve to be $5. There are many specs to be $5. So long term, if you want to short, don't short now. Short when it's green day. Always short when it's green day, and then you short it and you make money. But yeah, it's looking weak. We broke the bear flag. Sorry, Chris, you can move. Continue.
Yeah, so what I was going to say is, Harshad, if you go look at Tesla's balance sheet, which is bullshit to begin with, but let's just use it, they've got $17 billion in cash, okay? And then they have $15 billion, $14.8 billion in accounts payable, right? So because what he doesn't pay his bills until the first week of the quarter, that $14 billion in short-term payables, right, he would have paid in the first week of the second quarter. Not all of it, obviously. Some of it is from the last week of the first quarter. But principally speaking, it's called stretching the quarter. Okay? They stretch it by pushing bills out into the next quarter, right? So in this particular case, right, the only cars, if you look through their financials, is very easy to determine. The only cars that they make any money on are the ones in China. He's never made $1 on any U.S.-made car in the history of the company. Okay? So now the first part of the quarter, the first 6 or 7 weeks of the quarter are cars that are made to ship to Europe. Right? He's been shut down for 3 weeks. Okay? So because of the Shanghai lockdowns. Now he's going to start production, but again, it's a ramp. Okay? So he's got a ramp now for the next week or two, which puts him at 4 or 5 weeks before he's actually making commercial quantities of goods. Now, go look at the absolute utter disaster at the Chinese shipping lanes outside of Shanghai. There's literally thousands and thousands of boats waiting to offload and to onload, right? So it's possible that he's now firing up production to ship cars to Europe that aren't going to make it there in the second quarter. It's highly probable, okay? So now he's got to flush that 17 or the $14 billion worth of payables. He's only got $17 billion in cash, and then he's not going to pick up any form of revenue to offset that until the third quarter, because it's a 6-week journey to Europe from China with the vehicles to get them delivered. Okay? So he's really got himself into a corner. What he lies about today, as Gopi will tell you, he knows better than anybody. The guy is sociopathologically dishonest, okay, about everything. So how he lies his way out of this, we don't know, but those are facts, what I'm giving you now.
And also what he makes is from the carbon credits he sells to all the oil and gas companies. He sells a lot of carbon credits. That's where he makes the money.
Right, and they're called ZEV credits, Z-E-V, Zero Emission Vehicle Credits. Now, Gopi, those credits are basically gone as of now.
Is it?
Yeah, because what happens is this. So, Gopi, if you're a European car retailer or manufacturer, you have an allowable number of grams per unit on a fleet-wide basis. So basically, Volkswagen, Stellantis, Porsche, all those guys, what they do is they take their total number of cars that they've manufactured, and then the total number of cars are allowed an average number of grams per carbon output. So it's based on the fleet. So you only have to have a percentage of your cars be electric. Okay.
Guys, Nvidia breakout. I mean, bear flag breakout. Nvidia can go to 250. You can easily ride $2. Nvidia.
Option flow. I see a lot of block trade coming for SPY. One is 15 million, 0.2, and one is 4.2 million.
On
calls
on which company?
SPY block trade. Look at it.
Can you send me? Did you send me? Did you send me?
I'm gonna send it to you. Give me a minute.
look at Bitcoin. It's melting down like a candle here, and the equities haven't responded yet. So just want to put that out there as a mental note.
Okay.
So Gopi, what happens is they take the total number of units manufactured. They have an allowable number of grams per unit in carbon output, and then what happens is they add the electric vehicles in there, and it brings down their average, their weighted average. So what happened was Stellantis was a year and a half behind everybody in getting their shit together to get the electric cars made to balance their thing out, because there's a 23,000 euro penalty for each car they're over that average. So for the last 18 months or so, principally speaking, it's been Stellantis who's had to pool their cars with Tesla and buy Tesla's ZEV credits, so they didn't pay that penalty. Okay, so that's kind of over now. Okay, that's an older story that they've benefited from. If you take out those ZEV credits, Tesla's never made a penny ever in the history of the company selling cars. Not a dime.
Yeah,
17-year-old company.
Absolutely. Thanks for that info.
Man, you bringing a lot of gold nuggets, man. I appreciate them. 3 years. Guys, okay, let me give you a little update on a market about the net. What are the flows is for the calls and puts so far. So if you take a look at the most active calls on Netflix, somebody spent almost $8.6 million on Netflix calls. Okay, just give you, so then Tesla calls, somebody spent almost total $6 million on Tesla calls. Let's compare with the Netflix and Tesla right now and puts. So puts versus calls. Okay, Netflix 8.6, Tesla 5.79. Now puts, Netflix puts are 5.5 million people spend on it, and the Tesla puts are very, very low. So ratio on Tesla calls are higher versus the puts. Okay, because if you look at here, Tesla is people spending 6, so 3:1 ratio where Tesla puts and calls are, versus Netflix 8.6 million, and the puts are very, very limited now. Today nobody is even putting any money on short Netflix. So maybe Netflix might come back calls because somebody's buying in the long term probably. So keep eyes on Tesla earning today. There's only 2.2 million puts, and the calls are like loading up. People are right now loading on the calls. So what does that mean? You have to do exact opposite, because market maker, this is what market maker fees. That's what they make money here. This is today. So total, if you pile it up, yesterday was like 31 million. So every day people open their contract, and those contracts can be billions of dollars, guys. B as in boy, billions of dollars. If those options expire on this Friday, or they go against, people lose a lot of money. And that's what the market maker make, and that's where they're eyeing on. It's called honeycomb. Tesla is a honeycomb for market maker to go against all the herd. Like, what do you mean herd? Herd mean to say like this. We are like basically herd. We just think social media, and we follow social media and go like this. So we are like one of these cattle, and these are 1,000 cattle. They don't have power. They are 1,000. These 5 guys you list this, they have the power, though they are limited quantity. They are maximum quantity. So these people can. Thank you. So that's why we want to be very careful. We don't play by the emotion, guys. Okay, we don't play here. We always look at what market makers are thinking, because they are the one who's selling the contract. You and me not selling, because we don't have those many shares. They are the one who's selling. So you got to go exact opposite what this happening here to avoid this. Okay, I mean, I don't recommend anybody to play earnings, because but some people wants to play. I don't play. If you want to play, you can play. I avoid playing. Actually, I don't say I don't play. I play, but this Tesla could be a lot of calls, and it's like honeycomb for market makers. So they love it, and they're gonna wishy-washy all the retailers, because retailers comes to the market and they get slaughtered here with the hope. Everybody here is on a hope that, hey, I'm gonna make money on Tesla, because everybody is bullish on Tesla. And they will find one niche about something to say about Tesla, and then they can short it. That doesn't mean, I could be wrong also, guys. Okay, so do your due diligence before you jump in. I'm not pumping or dumping here. I'm just giving you education knowledge, what I think about what, there are different theses, different indicators need to apply, particularly when it comes to earnings. Okay, so same thing we applied on Netflix, and keep eyes on it. I just want to show you here, what I see here.
Hey Josh, I have a question for you in regards to earnings. So I personally didn't play Netflix because my snow or my money was tied up mostly in my snow contracts. However, if you trade with a straddle strategy going into earnings, and you know there's going to be a lot of volatility coming in through the options contracts.
Yes.
For instance, today, a lot of people on my Twitter were making 2, 4, 6, 9,000% on their puts, and they were only down, 60% on their calls. So, I mean, obviously, if they were to buy the same amount of contracts for calls and puts, then they would be in the money.
Guys, just sorry to cut you off, guys. Remember, I just said that there's a bear flag breakout on NVIDIA play. So now is the time to take the profit. If somebody wants to take the profit, it's right here. Broke that, and boom, $2 right here. I just said like 5 minutes ago, and look at that. Just did that, and NVIDIA now is good. So time to take the profit. Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, I was just, if we know there's going to be a lot of volatility coming in, wouldn't you be? I mean, it's a pretty high chance that you're going to be in the profit if you were to trade a straddle going through earnings. For the bigger companies, for instance, like Netflix, Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, if people can, on earnings, you can do a straddles. I do not do it, right? Why? Because I like to focus on what I like to do. So, but if somebody wants to do, they can do on earnings straddles, and they can really benefit out of, because risk is less on both, because you are covering on the both side, calls and put side both. So they can do straddle also. So I'm not against straddle. Yes, you can go through, because there's a premium play, and you can. That's what it's all about. Earning is all premium, So guys, QQQ taking up the today's low right here. QQQ wants to go low right now. Look at the VIX is popping out, and SPY wants to also go down, and the ticks are taking negative. Now first time we are going today's low, negative 400 point. First time we hit the negative. That means market wants to tank today. I mean,
Josh,
right?
I sent you a couple of pictures.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, madam. Sorry, I forgot that. So.
Josh, for Zim, are you still holding the calls for Zim?
Oh yes, I'll be holding long term. My positions are on long term. Yes.
It's a calls, right?
Yeah, calls.
Today is a good time to go in Zim.
I bought just now. I sold some. I made some profit, and I put that profit on Zim for long term.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, so SPY flow. Yeah, SPY flow is today.
The one at the top is a block, and this is a buy flows for today. Yeah. And on the right is a flow for all the. See Netflix, the IWM. If you go back, look at the picture above the block trade. I attached 2 pictures.
This one, right?
No, yep. Go back to your Mac. Look at the one. Go down. Right there. That one.
Okay. So right here, there's the SPY calls block. So right now, a lot of SPY is being bought. 4.25 million and 15 million on SPY calls been bought for these. Right
the
here.
Strike price is 455, 490. The spot price is 446.94. The expiration date is 7/15/2022.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
Go back to the next picture.
Yeah, so this.
Go back to the other picture you had.
Yeah, so this here.
That's the flow for today.
And
if you look to the right, the largest flow is on the right.
So we are even flow right now going on the calls and puts. If you take a look at today's right here, this one, right? It's pretty much even 53 million total calls. Been calls and puts ratio is pretty much the similar right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So we have right now flow for the calls and puts are even basically. So the market might go up and down in between, and they I mean. Let's see what they are creating right now, the trend. We're gonna keep eyes on it. But right now, total people are asking about the Netflix flow. Netflix total. Let's count Netflix. 4.5 million for the Netflix right now. Calls. Green means calls. Red means puts. Then IWM Russell 2000 is a lot of puts, guys. Russell 2000 all cyclical stock who has a horrible balance sheet. All the banks and all, they are also in IWM Russell 2000. So they have a lot of puts. Then oil is weak. Netflix has a more calls, guys. Okay, and we already discussed about the Netflix has a more calls. We take a look at here also. So we have analyzed most. Netflix has 8.7 million, so that's verifies here also. If you look at this, Netflix look call for almost 4.5, 3.9, right? 1.3. So there is a lot of call coming in on Netflix. So people might, guys, if you want to Netflix long run, okay, not short term, long run, somebody will benefit because market maker right now tanking, but at some point they will reverse. Some point little bit reverse, and you can easily make money 20-30% profit. So swing is good one. Today let it go as much as it goes. But yeah.
Hey Josh, for
guys, sorry guys, QQQ take the today's load right here, QQQ, and the ticks are negative and the VIX is still flying, so that means that a lot of pressure on technology, guys. Keep eyes on it, and I'm telling you right now. 1 second, guys. Okay, let me see over here what happening, which is the weakest stock. Look, Snow is weak right now. Then Neo is also, Neo is printing too. Those who are holding, let me see, SNP, Snap is also, yeah, Snap is weak too right now. Look at that, Snap. So Snap is heading down, guys. Snap can go down another $1, easy $1 down, then Snap, beautiful. And then Nvidia is still holding the support right here. Shopify looks weak. Shopify weak too, weak. AMD weak. Okay, then Apple is holding right now. I would not short in the bottom. Somebody speaker man, if you can mute it. Okay, sorry, I did that. Took care of it. There's a lot of requests. Joseph is here, man. Our king of the top trading edge, man. Guys, here, Joseph. Sorry, I mean, I need to, guys. Those who are now listener, I mean, if you're not speaking and make other people. So D2, I'm gonna put you on a little bit on a. I'm trying to reshuffle. Okay, buyers. I mean, speakers. So people, I give opportunity to other people. If anybody has a questions, I will put them in. Okay. I'll try my best to reshuffle. So,
hey Josh,
what's the matter?
Apple still has a small little gap that it's trying to fill right around 166.41. I think if it fills that, it's going to bottom to yesterday's.
Yeah, you're right. So Apple still has a pressure down, and right here gap. But I see yep, you're right. QQQ has a more pressure down. That's why QQQ going down, and Apple has a gap here. But yeah, remember, guys.
Josh, there was a block trade came in for Apple for puts. The block trade was 14 million.
Yeah, right. Wow, that's amazing. Let me look. That is important.
At 10:48.
Oh wow. Let me look.
That feels, I think, based on just what I'm seeing over here, we're gonna bottom to yesterday's low, which is
it can bounce also.
163.86.
Guys, somebody bought a $500,000 on a put on Apple right here. $500,000, just like 11:10. Right now 11:20. 10 minutes ago, somebody bought a $500,000. There's a lot of put on Apple, guys. Look at that puts. So people wants to buy today. A lot of puts on Apple right here. So just keep eyes on it. That's it. We just what we try to do here is to show you what it is, and then you can understand how you want to do your due diligence before you enter your trade. But one thing, guys, while I'm doing all this, man, this is everything is free, guys. Okay, but what I ask from you guys is please like, subscribe on YouTube's and Twitters, and follow and retweet. So let's do a little exercise, guys. Please help me. What I ask for is just this link, or click on my profile. If you click on profile, and if there's a link here and you can retweet, I would highly appreciate, guys. These are hundreds of people here, and we only have 10 retweet. You can retweet and re-quote. It says quote tweet, and you can write whatever the words you want to write about the group, Top Trading Edge community, guys. It's all our community. It's not, everybody benefits, guys. So I only ask for your help is to bring we want to reach to every audience in the worldwide, wherever they are trading. And over here we don't allow any pump and dump. As you all know, pure technicals, pure fundamentals, pure geopolicy we analyze, and based on that we tell the people. So I need your help. Let's make a little louder noise on here, man, on YouTube's and Twitters.
The person who's asking about Apple, the total gamma exposed is 75.2 million. The total volume is 23.3 million. The hedge fund share is 451,000.
Wow, that's a really good one. So let me finish this one. So guys, please let me see. I need only 15 retweet like here, and help me on here, guys. Then what other one was today we went live here too. Yep, this one too. So if I want to pin this one, pin to your profile so people can join in here. This is our space where we are talking, where you can interact with this. Okay, in the world there is nobody does what I'm doing, guys. We are live where you can interact with me, as well as you can view my screens and you can see all around everything details, you know. So please guys, help here. This community, we need to grow faster, not like pump and dump and everybody charging on Discord $400 $300, and you know what it is, what I'm talking about. I want to keep this community free, not now and future also. I want to keep it free, and I will serve until I'm here. But I'm just telling you guys, so please help me. Your help is to reach to the bigger audience. So you see this is the space. Please retweet that also. Reach to the bigger audience. Some people are maybe shy nature, but please guys, help me. Please do that. That's the only one thing I ask, man. People come forward and say, hey Josh, why don't you charge? And I said, nope, I don't want to charge, and let's keep it simple. Let's everybody benefit. Remember, YouTube Khan Academy free, and all the kids become they become genius. Just like that, I want to teach everybody right things. Social media is pump and dump, and market makers are getting, we are all getting slaughtered on online, and I see that and I feel that, man, these people have so much money and they're just burning their cash on social media just because. And market maker is easy for them. It's just run one scans and they can exactly see how to slaughter all the people. They're minting money, man. They're minting money right now. Every week they're minting money, and I see that people are getting slaughtered. So please, I'm trying to teach you guys here, right path, and help me to grow here. This community, is look at 7 tweet only. Please help me guys here. Try to retweet. Appreciate your help.
Yeah, Josh, I'm gonna go ahead and retweet now. I just wanted to say that around 25 minutes ago, Elon replied to a tweet asking if he would be joining the live earning report, and he said indeed he will be making an appearance on the live earning call. And last earnings, when people asked, he said no, and that he would only make an appearance if there was something really big for him to announce in regards to the company. So I think we can expect something big.
Yeah, announcement can come, but market maker control everything. Remember, guys, he can announce anything, but market maker will flush all these people. They have the power. Remember that. I have done this.
I think, Josh, what it is, there is some weakness in what the earnings are, so he's coming there to pump it.
Yeah, possible. Everything can be possible. Yeah, what I guys tell you this, market maker, remember that yesterday what happened, Netflix, the moment market closed, in the very next second, the boom, $80 down. $80 was down, Netflix, right there, boom, right? $80 in 1 second. Normally supposed to go $10, $5, right? It can go to a little bit, and then it goes immediately 1 second. There is not a second market, that boom right there. So what I'm trying to say is not about Tesla. What I'm trying to tell you is all pre-plan everything. Market maker knows what to do. You and me do not have any power. Market was down yesterday for 5 o'clock, was down crazy, right? 200 point down, and in the morning when we wake up, see what happened. Market was all positive. 200 down, covered, and then another $200 point up, 170 point up, down. So it's almost 370 point up in the pre-market. Whole game change.
I absolutely agree with Josh 100%. The money maker, he's always going to make his money regardless. I do believe there is one exception with Tesla, exactly like somebody else mentioned. Musk is going to be there to announce something. And today is also 420, and I know his followers love fucking 420. So I just think that odd combination for today would be the exception. But 99.99% of the time, Josh is 100% right here.
No, guys, okay, don't take me. My only thesis is this stock is,
at least on trends, yeah.
Tesla runs on a pump. Remember this. Tesla was meme stock, first meme stock, and Tesla runs on a pump. Remember, Tesla does not run on organic play. It's organic play like how Apple is doing, how Microsoft is doing. It's not organic. 100-time value is too high for that, and that's not organic. That guy is using the social power with the Kathy Woods and everybody. There's a many pumpers. Social media is crazy. He doesn't think about media. He's thinking about social, because social has a lot of power, and using that power. He is a game changer, and I follow him a lot, and I like that gentleman also. As a everybody has the good side, bad sides. So I'm not saying know anything about it, but what I think is right now, if it is stock has, as I tweet about it that hey, I drive Tesla since 8 years and I'm still driving and I like Tesla. I'm not saying no, but bottom line is there is a valuation when it comes to analyze stocks. When something is high, I tell you it is high. If it is a low, I'll tell you it is low. So for me, Tesla is a pure pump, and market maker will slaughter a lot of people. That's what I can think right now. It could happen, it could not happen. That you have to decide. Because right now, my analysis, I told you, stock is 100 time value. Okay, that's the one side of it. Now still people wants to pump. What do you expect? Do you want to get slaughtered? Then go ahead and buy the calls. Go ahead and play these, whatever you want to do, and you can burn your money. But I'm sitting on the side, guys. I'm not doing anything on Tesla. People can do whatever they want to do. I just give you analysis.
Excellent point. And don't forget, guys, like all the advice that we're giving or just talking about our experience, you don't have to trade anything to see if at the end of the day it worked out or not. So if you're just new, just like don't put any money in it, see what people are saying, and then see, did it work out? Did you see the trends before you dip your money into like a $10 million loss?
Yep. Okay. Or the market is now rebounding. W and market gonna probably. Let's see. Yeah.
Gopi. Hey, Gopi.
Yes, sir.
If you didn't take your profit yesterday,
he took.
Would you have lost today?
Amazon. Let me check. Amazon was up in the morning. I think probably I had a chance then too. Yeah, I think I had a chance in the morning too. Tesla too. Yeah, I had a chance to sell it in the morning too. But you never know, right?
All right, good job though. Good job.
No, that was a great one. So he has to go through, guys, to learn, understand. So if he didn't share his experience, but I shared my experience that I was going through my stomach yesterday, right? Because I had a short position. He had a long position for many stocks, and he had position for 3-4 days right here. Look, Tesla was here going through, and we had a lot of red days, and he was holding his guts because he's a full-time day trader as well as swing traders. He trades. Gopi trades a lot, right? You guys all know. So he went through all this turmoil. I'm sure he would have 60-70% loss on Tesla, and then yesterday he sold when the market pumped right here, and he get out of 7% profit with it, Tesla. So that's what I was talking about, that somebody, he knows how to play with his positions, and that's what we need to also learn out of it, that
So that's the thing, right? I form an opinion for the week, and then I go with it, just by week I go by week, and I think this week is positive. I still am holding to it. That's why I got into some calls today. I could be totally wrong. Don't bet anything on it, but I bought so many calls today.
Good morning, guys. Pinto Trades here.
Hey, good morning, Pinto.
Yeah, we are getting into European close right now, so that's why we are seeing back and forth action right now.
Right.
On Tesla, people are kind of putting their bear thoughts. But one thing that has baffled me right now is on April 2nd, they showed like record deliveries and record production for Q1. So how is it going to play out on today's? That is something to think about. So I just wanted to throw my thoughts out there.
But Pinto, but that did not meet expectations, right? There was record, but it did not meet expectations, right?
Yeah, it wasn't shy of that much. It was a few thousands only, like
right.
5,000-6,000.
They had the Shanghai lockdown for so long,
Yeah, but they opened it just in time yesterday.
Yeah,
so,
but that is this quarter.
Yeah, I do not play Tesla. I don't have anything on bear or bull side. I just wanted to throw that other side of it too.
Absolutely. I think he has a magic wand. They will cook books. They will do here and there. They will show something, man.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
real
let's.
quick.
Because the reason why I'm saying that is most of the people in Tesla, they get paid in stocks, right? And in order for him to retain those employees, he needs to keep it high, however it is. So that is the reason why he's going to pump it, keep it high, no matter what. CFO, they change every 2 years. So they do something with their books, man. I'm for sure.
And I haven't played Tesla for a while, but I have seen many kind of shorts were kind of fried in past from Tesla, so that is something to keep it in mind. But I do not trade it. I don't have anything on bear or bull side. I just want to throw out this another thought.
Sure.
One thing, guys, you need to keep in mind. So earlier, market maker used to short and they used to make money. Now they change the strategy, how to be a bullish on Tesla and make money out of it. And because they right now getting into the herd community and say, hey, you herd cattle say, hey, you are bullish, I'm also bullish, and they show you being bullish right here like this. You know what they do is let me show you Tesla chart. So and I analyzed that and I made a video also, and that's what exactly they did. This one here also, this one here also. So what they do is they exhaust your premium, being bullish with you, so you become bullish. They run up it, and then they exhaust your premium. And when the option expiry comes, they both way they can run around, and then they make money from calls as well as make money from puts. That's the game they are playing right now with you. You keep you in the game, and then every option expires every week. They make money out of because theta is a huge theta on Tesla, huge theta decay, and that theta decay kill you like crazy, and that's what the games they are making in being bull with you. Because earlier last year, 2020 2018 19, they used to be a short all time, right? Now they are not playing that game. They are playing with you to how to wash your premium, because that's what they want. They want to make money, and there's a lot of I would say billions of dollars goes into the premium, and that's what they do. That's how they are making money. I've been watching every week, and I've been showing the proof also, and I provided several times. So is up to how you take a look at it. But that's what my thesis is. Now they are not shorting pretty much. They are trying to go with you and make the money out of premium.
All right, Josh, I will switch to listening mode so you can have more speaker coming on.
Thank you. Okay, Seem, I can add you as a speaker. Okay, if anybody has a question, I will take the questions.
Sim, how is your trade going today?
I haven't made any moves yet, but I'm looking at Marathon Digital Holding. Josh, could you look at that for me? MARA.
Are you short or long?
Short, please, just for the day, or maybe overnight.
So whenever Bitcoin goes up, whenever the Bitcoin go up, you got to be careful when you short it from the top, right? You short it from the top or just now?
No, I'm looking at shorting it.
Oh no, I would not short right now. You have a daily support right here. If you look at this big long line coming from all the way, and that's you're testing. You don't want to short the support. Let the support break. So Bitcoin is going down, going to be, and hold on, let me look at the Bitcoin, what Bitcoin exactly doing, and based on that you can play. So if you look at the Bitcoin here, Bitcoin is rejected from 50-day moving average on daily, which is around 42. I thought Bitcoin gonna go up to here because this is my trend line, but again it's still Bitcoin got rejected earlier here, which is another line I got to draw here because it's a 50-day moving average, and then this line also got rejected. So yep, this telling me there's a confirmation here that Bitcoin is got rejected from here also, and then 50-day moving, so it's a strong rejection here probably. So I doubt Bitcoin is bouncing back again from this to go climb. So I think you could be right also. If you want to be, if you play the Bitcoin pure play, if Bitcoin dump tomorrow and look like we are breaking the 100-day on daily. Remember, this is daily breaks, that is strong signal. So Bitcoin going down right now for the week, or maybe for today, tomorrow, looking weak to me. So based on that, your Mara Mara pick can be played, but you're right here sitting on a support line, so it's definitely. But I don't like to short anything on the support. But Bitcoin gonna go down, so this can also again go down. So this is low. Let's go on 5-minute chart. Let's look at the price of control area. I got to yes. Let me see what are the things are. So look at Bitcoin. Look at these, man. It's shorted here since morning. Now out of the gas, and price of control line is here. So you can short at here, and then you can take money right here at the support at 20-30. So you can make 30-40 cents if you care about 10%. Yes, right now, yes, is good price to short, and you can get out of here. You can easily make 10%.
Okay, I'm going to take the April 22nd expiration for the strike price of $20, but I'm only going to bid 44 cents. It's currently asked is 47. I'm going to wait until someone wants to sell it, or I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, you're right. The right now, if you look at the diversion is upward, so you look for your price, because you can go here even 200-day moving average test 2096. You can make that time also entry too, if it is test that too.
Hey Josh, this is Ankit. I have a question for you. Can you check Roblox, please?
Man, I was remember Roblox, man. Today was a perfect shot, man. I thought I don't know your position was today, but
yeah, I made that 300%.
Man, love it. Today was a super duper. This one was like, I thought, man, look at that today. It was constant going Roblox. The moment it opened up, and I said that Roblox is super duper weak, guys. And then look at.
Is there any support on this shit?
Okay, let me see support. Right now we are testing the support on the daily. So let me see. Oh yeah, support, daily support. Don't short now. You can short later on if you want, if the support breaks. But every day can take too much gas out of the. Cannot take too much toll out of the one day. So it's done for the day probably. If this breaks support today, market goes down, then it can take this support. But we are sitting right here. If you look at this support, this white line, that's the daily support. But if we go to the
36.69,
right here is 36.17, $36 count. $36 is your support. Okay, if that support goes, then it can. If that support goes, then that's it. That's the today's low, and then you're gonna go more low. But you said it intraday. So if market tanks today, look, Ankit, this is what I would play like that. If market let the SPY going up right here, right? So let me go analyze it. Let me tell you what you should do right here, and this is how I would play. I'll show you right now. Roblox 1 minute, and let me open another chart here, SPY, and then you keep this SPY here, and this will be your 1 minute. This is also your 1 minute Roblox. So when you see Roblox here, look, Roblox could not get off the deck. Where while the SPY is going up, this has so it's called relative weakness. So Roblox has the maximum weakness, but when this goes down, this will also go down with it. So let it go, let this damn thing go up, and then this gonna start sliding. Then this can break the support and it can tank, because right now it's not doing anything on this. Roblox has a no. It doesn't want to go anywhere basically, because market is going up. So Roblox could be a good shot when when this tanks. If this goes down, this will go with it.
No, I'm planning to buy that call for next week $40.
Oh, call you want to buy? Oh, no, you didn't tell me. I thought you were gonna buy a put.
No. I'm out with those puts, so I don't want to be greedy too much.
Okay, let me see then. Let me see, because it's not, look, right now does not have a strength. Okay, does not have today's strength. Today does not have the strength, and when particularly testing the support, options are getting expired next 2 days. So they might buy back. You could be right also. They can buy back if the support can bounce. 50-50. But you can do it. If I were you, I would play both way. I can play buy a calls and then buy a puts, and if whichever happens, and then but have a more long time like next week. Next week. So market always goes up and down. But if this floor breaks, long run, this is horrible. When this company is horrible, their EPS is horrible.
Yeah, I know about this, and I'm not holding for that long. It's that intraday. If it goes to that 38, 39, I'll take exit. And before end of the day, if I get that 20% profit, I'm okay with that.
And how about the Disney? Because I bought that next week $130 call for Disney.
Okay, you bought a call on Disney.
Yes. And yesterday I bought that Facebook put, man, it's the 1,000% off. Only one put.
That's fine, man. That's good. There is a one guy who bought a loaded, guys. The one guy who bought a lot of puts yesterday on Netflix, guys. Just to let you know, he said he hopped in our community. Last 10 minutes left, and he bought it.
Oh man.
He called me yesterday night, and I said, "Wow, that's good." I said, "You mean
one of my friend? He bought that Netflix $10,000 put, $300 put. 10,000 value.
Nice.
So he made too much. Look at I purchased that Netflix $300 put. I paid that $300 and it went to that $8,000.
Wow.
Seriously, man, in $300 I cannot book the flight ticket from Chicago to New Jersey.
That's great move, and many people bought it, and it was a great luck with that thing worked out. So the guy, somebody who was on a Disney today asking me, and I said that, hey, look at this crawl is going up, and then it might get rejected. It can go up to here, but it can go up to here. So somebody took the profit on calls. Hopefully he took the profit right here, and we broke this trend line. When the trend line broke, look at that, what happened, right? So that's what for the intraday somebody was playing today. So if he's here, okay. So now the Disney is basically trading the water right now, but the price of control line is $126, and that's where it basically all day is pretty much gonna go right now. Though there's a huge gap, and many people think, oh wow, there's a huge gap, it's gonna fill today or tomorrow. So be careful, market maker. They might not. They wash out the premium. So your option expire what this Friday?
No, next week. I'm not holding for that same week.
So I mean, if I had to analyze, next week we are holding little bit. So there's another bad news about the Florida, and Florida don't like Disney now anymore. Say, hey, get out of Florida if you don't, because you can't fight with the politician. And Disney ignited that, hey, Florida government should not call gay something bill, whatever.
Oh man, seriously?
Yeah, so there's a lot of fight going on with the politics now. So that is another war going on, and fighting with the politics. DeSantis, the governor, he was talking about that. Hey, get out of the Florida.
And I saw a news that Israel is adding to the Chinese yuan as a reserve currency and reducing dollars and euros.
Wow, that's Israel. Israel is a dude. Can you believe it? If Israel do that,
yeah,
that's amazing. Yeah. Boy, that's that's very bad.
That's big news, man.
Okay, let me see, man. Where did you see that news? On Finviz. Let me see if I find that news. Okay, news.
So, Josh, what do you think on Tesla earning today?
My thesis of earning I am bearish on Tesla. Some people are bullish, but I think market maker play a little different game, because right now they want to bring the power down, people's power down. Taking Tesla up, they cannot, and there's a lot. If I look at the ratio of calls and put versus here, Tesla, which I showed you. So if you look at here, total power, Tesla is a lot of calls been bought. So market maker selling these calls versus puts, Tesla is very, very low. So look at the ratio. 3 million is puts, and 14 million is calls today, and same thing yesterday was 31 million calls. So call versus puts, calls are winning 1:4, 1:3 ratio. So I think they're gonna do if they want to make money, then they have to go opposite direction. If they want to lose money, then Tesla can go high. So, and I know that they have the more power than you and me we have. So, but my thesis of thinking of Tesla could go down, though everybody else thinking Tesla could go up. Possible, but I think another way, because market maker, their goal is to bring the money power down from the people. How they can take the money power down? They have to bring the stock down, right? So that's what Fed wants, but they don't want blame on a Fed. They want to blame on company. So if company earning comes, some sort of news comes out, hey, this because of this forecast low, or this because subscriber low, or something, they earning me something little here, and that's how they will tank. They will take the air out of the balloon. That is their thesis of brain feed about everybody. Say, hey, this is not Fed. The company stock went down not because of Fed. And what happens when people lose money in Netflix? It's like a rug pull. There is no floor. That means how much money power you lose. $50 billion people lost. More than 50 billion. That means those people will be not able to buy cars, houses, and not renovating their houses, or not buying anything. Like, they try to minimize their thing, because there are many people lost millions of dollars. Though we all are okay, but people who are big guys, they're holding Netflix, just like Bill Ackman, right? Now he gonna think, man, I lost this much money. So people have a limited fund to be, they are planning, like, hey, I have this much money and I'm gonna go and invest here, I'm gonna do this. But now when they're losing money of their portfolio, they're gonna think, oh boy, I got to cancel my this plan, that plan. So everything is buying, right? That buying power government wants to go down in order to bring the inflation down. That's the only way. Taking the stock up, that means you are fueling this economy, inflation. You follow? When your stock goes up, you are fueling. That's the one major indicator I'm applying right now. But again, though by visibly I can see all this, Tesla looking good, calls are people are loading calls, but my thesis of thinking is different for the economy point of view. I could be wrong also, okay guys, I could be wrong also. So yeah, a lot of calls on Tesla too, a lot of calls. People are buying left and right. Okay, so Disney is like, we broke the floor, and so I don't like to be a long right today, but I know you have the positions already. So so market gonna just trade like a trading right here. You bought it today?
Yeah, I bought it today.
Yeah, well, if market goes, you can benefit out of it. But look at the ticks are negative today. I doubt, man. Today ticks are never even tried now. And we are going low ticks. If you know what I mean, low ticks. So we are keep going low, LOD, low of the day. Ticks are going low of the day. That means trending down. So today, today all these. Look at the weak stock, like all these stocks we have, and they are taking the floor down. So look at the Air is getting out of Apple, Tesla right now a little bit. Microsoft is still holding. Twilio holding. Twitter, look at Twitter, guys. Keep eyes on Twitter. The weak
was up, Twitter was up.
The Snap is looking weak, guys. Snap is looking weak. Those who have a position Snap, I mean, those looking weak. AMD looking weak. AMD, look at the AMD, guys. AMD yesterday pumped up a lot, so AMD looking weak. Yep, AMD is the best weak. And then Nvidia, I told you guys, Nvidia looks weak. Shopify looks super weak. These are the stock looks weak. Snow is a perfect shot. Also, it's gonna take the floor. So that looking weak, and the Snap is looking super weak.
Hey Josh, how are you?
Man, good. How are you, man?
I'm good, thank you. Hey, how is the NEO doing actually? Still is
NEO doing good right here. Look at this NEO. I'm out of the NEO this Friday because it was an opportunity to get out of it. But long one, you check your NEO right now. Long one.
I'm out of this week. I came out some profit today. I sold something. I'm good.
So right now NEO, look, NEO, you should have a profit now because it's already.
Yeah. Okay. I've taken that and I want to re-enter. Is it right time to re-enter?
For more. Look, one thing I teach you guys. Okay, one thing. Whichever trade you take, when you take your profit and you want to go again long on the same time, that means it's not the right thesis to apply. That's the wrong cultivation to do for a long swing one. If you are doing day trade, yes, possible. So let me analyze it, NEO, and we're gonna go through the. It could be right. I'm not saying no. It could be right or wrong. But look what exactly I was telling you guys. That look at, we just today broke the flag. You see this bear flag? What I said that now the NEO looking very bad. But only go for 2 weeks long. 2 weeks, and market maker. This is what they will do. Okay, guys. Now, hear me out. Very. This is how important part I'm telling you right now. They will take it up to here, right here, like this. You see this? What price is? around 1680, everybody think there is a gap here to fill, and they will take a U-turn from here. So there is a room to go up till here, and then all the traders on Twitters and whatnot, wherever they're talking about, they say, wow, the NIO is a good shot from here. And then the gap will not fill. Market maker, they see that this gap, and they will take a U-turn from here to here. So if there is a right now is a perfect play. Still you have a room to go, but always have a safety, couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks.
So day trade, can I go to now?
I mean, yeah, whatever you benefit, but you're risking you're risking your, just because you're cheap premium, you're risking. I would not. Yeah, if you want to do it, you can go it, but again, risk versus reward. Then you.
Got it. I'll look. Maybe I'll wait for.
I would not be greedy, man. I always go with the 1 week at least. Give minimum if you want to day trade. Just give 1 week safety reason, just in case. I at least give 3 weeks. I mean, I'm a 3 week guy on NIO, man. But 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever you want to give.
I'm looking at May 9th or something.
That's fine. Whatever you want to play. I mean, guys, again, this video is not for not financial advice. Okay, just keep in mind, do your due diligence before you enter. I'm here just a small guy trying to help you navigate and and not the entertain, but try to educate you here. Okay, and then
yeah, still you're in gym calls.
Yeah, gym I loaded more also today. Today went down.